Hey guys, welcome to my video. This has been the most requested video ever, so I decided it was time to talk about my weight loss journey so far. You know, what made me start my weight loss, what's been keeping me motivated, do I still indulge into in my bad habits, do I crave anything, do I have my highs and my lows. So you guys have asked me a lot of questions, so I decided to make videos for each of the questions so I can really go in depth and tell you guys my story. So yeah, this is the first part of the video, and I'm going to be talking about what made me start my weight loss journey. So yeah, stay tuned. By your side, me and you for life. So yeah, like, I've not always been a big girl, which is something that most people don't know unless you've been following me for a long time. I've not always been a big girl. My mom used to tell me that when I was younger, I was so skinny, I looked like a toothpick, and everyone around were like so scared that I would break into two. So anyway, yeah, I've been someone then that I will break into two and all that, you know. So so yeah, I'm going to show you guys pictures at the end of this video to show you guys my transformation from when I was a little child to my highest weight and to now. So I hope I have enough pictures to show all that. Yeah, I'm going to try my best and just show you guys, you know, what happened, and you guys can now gradually see how I was adding weight and then back to now that I'm losing the weight. So when I can remember, the first weight loss I did was when I was 17, 18, and which was strange because I used to be a runner, right? I was the fastest girl in our school back then. Primary school, was it primary school? I don't know, school. Yeah, I was, let's just say I was 9. Is it primary school? Anyways, my brother was the fastest in the entire school. I was the 3rd fastest, and I was the only girl. So when I was 15, 16, I used to be in the soccer team, female soccer team. Yeah, I played, and my thighs were like super thick and strong, and people used to make fun of me, mostly guys, like, ooh, look at her with the thick thighs. They didn't know it's gonna be in vogue, but it's all good. So yeah, they used to make fun of me, and whenever I used to go to our local clubs, you know, the security guards would be like, oh, hold on, they would just be like touching my thighs, like, ooh, so strong, da 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 da. You know, they liked it, I guess. But anyways, I was 15, then they let me in because of my thighs, so I guess I won. So yeah, so at the age of 17, I think I was 18, I decided to lose some weight because I was now getting too big. I think I was a size 12 then, 12, 14, and I felt I was too big. And yeah, so I just started eating, I think I was eating salad every day for a whole month. Salad with tuna. Ooh, I love tuna. Salad and tuna and some veg inside, you know, and that's what I was eating every single day. I did that for a whole month. Nobody actually knew I was doing that, because I feel like when you don't really tell people what you're doing or what you're about to do, you can stick to it longer than if so many people know what you're about to do. Yeah, so I did that for a whole month, and people were like, and I lost 20 kg just by doing that for a whole month. And people were like, ooh, they're like noticing, you know, in school, people were like, ah, this guy's losing weight, because of my bum and my thighs. And when I added weight, I used to wear baggy pants. Back then it was in, you get, like, I used to wear tight tops and baggy pants and stuff to hide my bum and whatever. And so when I came to school wearing jeans, people were like, okay girl, like, you're looking different, you lost weight. So my sister and 4 of my other friends, 4 or 3, so we all decided to sign up at the gym. So we were going to the gym Monday to Friday after school. We met up at 5, and we'll go there every week. and I lost another 10 kg, so that makes it 30 kg in 2 months. After that, I was fine. You know, I was like, okay, I'm good now, I'm chilled. You know, my jeans I couldn't fit again, and I was just happy about it, you know. So yeah, then fast forward to when I graduated, and what they call it, is it high school or vocational college? I don't know. I graduated, so I wanted to do my A-levels, and my grades were super good. I could just, you know, move on to my A-levels and stuff. And I wanted to do the 2-year version instead of the 3-year, because I feel like, man, we are studying for 3 years, not knowing that the 3-year would have been better for me, because then I didn't need an apprenticeship. I just had to go to school, you know. That would have made it easier for my life, but my brain was not intact. So yeah, so I decided to go for the 2-year route, and I had to get an internship. It took me a while to find one, because I was in the business field, and I don't know why I was in the business field. I don't like sitting in an office. I like creative stuff. I like creating stuff. I like using my hands to do stuff. I just can't just sit behind a desk and just be copying stuff, and it wasn't for me. So after like a month or two, I just got tired, and you know, and I don't know, I loved school, but I just got tired of the apprenticeship and stuff, because I was just there. They weren't making it fun for me or interesting, nothing. They were just there. So I'm like, what will I do now? So I now talked to my, you know, I had to like end it and tell them, I can't do this. I just can't. So yeah, my school now gave me 2 weeks time to find a new apprenticeship, or I have to stop school. I'm like, God. So I tried my best. I literally sent in a letter to all the business people I could think of, and up to now they didn't reply me. You see how wicked they were? This well. So I had to drop out of school, and that made me I had to drop out of A-levels, and I was really sad about it. I can't say I was depressed, because depressed is a very, very strong word, and I don't like to use that, because I feel I'm a very happy person. So let's not say depressed. I was pretty sad, because I felt like, wow, like that was the goal that I set for myself, especially because of the way I grew up, you know, with our parents and all. So it was like, you know how you just want to be better than what you went through. You just want to do the best for yourself, and then something just didn't go the way you expect it to go. You just get so sad. Like I was like in a funk. Like my siblings did not see me for a long time. My friends didn't see me. And the lady that was helping me then, because you know, we lived in a home for kids since I was 15, so you always have like a guardian kind of, and she was like, she couldn't get through to me. She just couldn't. By that time I was living alone already. Like I moved into my first apartment at the age of 17, so she would like come by once in a while to help me out with some stuff when I need to do some legal stuff or document stuff. So she would help me out, and she didn't even hear from me. And so came to a point that she actually took my spare key, came into my apartment just to see if I'm alive or dead. And I was acting like I was asleep, because I didn't want to talk to her, but I noticed that she came in, and she felt really bad for doing that, because normally she's not allowed to just use my key without you know, my notice. So yeah. So after I just got, and while I was doing that, being in my front, I added some weight again, you know, because I was just at home just eating ice cream. Like, oh, I love ice cream. Caramel ice cream is life, guys. Caramel ice cream is life. So yeah, so that was happening. I was adding weight while I was at home, just numbing on some ice cream. Yes, I was eating my sorrows away with ice cream, I thought. Yeah, so I got a grip, and you know, started seeing my friends again and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I was slowly feeling better. And then my sister found my cousins through Facebook, and at that time we haven't seen my mom, my cousins, my grandmother, like people we grew up with for almost 12 years. So it was crazy that she found them, and that just gave me like you know, like that just made me happy and forget what I was just going through, you know. I was just happy about that. And they told my uncle that they found us, and they came to Germany. My uncle came to Germany, invited us to Nigeria, but you know, we had to wait till my sister was 18, since we were living, you know, she was still in the home for kids, and the government was basically taking care of us. So they said no, she wasn't 18 yet. It was in 2008, she was 17. So we had to wait till a year later till she was 18 and can decide to travel out of the country, because they were scared. They didn't want us to just go back to a country that we basically don't know anything of, then, you know, get lost there. What would we do? You get what I'm saying? They were like scared they would just kidnap us and keep us there or something. So yeah, we flew to Nigeria for the first time. My brother didn't go with us, and I think then that was like my highest weight. But funny enough, that's the weight I'm trying to get back to. I thought I was fat as hell, but I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't. But anyways, we flew to Nigeria, and finally met my mom. And funny thing is, my uncle was like, oh, can you spot your mom? I'm like, yeah, there she is. She looks just like me. So they started laughing because she basically looks like me facially, you know, just the older version. So I just recognized her instantly. I was like, there she is, you know. So, and it was in a crowd full of people. You guys know Lagos Airport, a mess. So yeah, then because I don't know, I just felt like, see, I couldn't do my A-levels, and even if I want to redo it, I have to wait another year and then hope that I get an internship or whatever. That was like a long thing, I beg. So they now sort of like, okay, since my sister was also done with school by then, you know, with high school, so they're now like, okay, why don't you guys just come here, freshen up your English, because we're just Germans. It's God that saved my English. So so yeah, freshen up our English, do our SATs or something, and just do what we have to do so we can, you know, move to the States and go to school there. That was the initial plan. So we said, okay, we're just gonna give it a try and come, since nothing is like holding us up in Germany except my brother. And my brother didn't want to go because he had a girlfriend at the time. So we decided to, you know, sell all our stuff, move to Nigeria, and leave everything behind that we knew, which was very tough, because I can't, like, I was just happy that my sister was with me, because at least we could speak German, and I can't be in Nigeria without hearing German. I just feel like I'm out of place. I don't know if people understand, like, it's just weird, like. And then I started meeting some white people, like, for real. Like, I just feel like there's too many black people. Where are the white people? I don't know, it's crazy, but that's how I feel. So yeah, we got there, and you know, things were going okay. We're going to school and all that, and yeah, things just ended up not being the way they were supposed to be. We didn't go to the States like we were supposed to go to, so we just packed our things. We now went, you know, stayed with my mom, and we now stayed with my mom in Abuja for 6 months. But altogether it was 9 months in Nigeria, and those 9 months I used the time to really lose weight. My uncle worked for Shell, so there was a gym and everything inside, and securities everywhere, so you could really feel free. My sister and I would go for walks at night, you know, around the compound. The compound was huge. See walks, like we used to come back home drenched in sweat, and there was a gym there. We'll go there, work out, come back, you know, we'll go to school. From my uncle's house to the gate is like walking to Africa. I don't the road was too long. Like, it was always a daily workout, going to school, going to, you know, to classes and stuff, like from inside Shell, like all the way in the back, all the way to the gates, to the main gates, not like the main gates in Port Harcourt, and then and then standing under the sun and take the bus, because I felt like we need to, because his wife felt like we need to experience bus life. And we're thinking to ourselves, don't we have buses in Germany? What's that to experience in bus life? But anyways, yeah, I lost some weight while I was there. I lost most of the weight in Abuja. You know, we had some good time in Abuja with my mom, lost some weight, and we found our way back to Germany. And yeah, found our way back to Germany 9 months later. So that was another dilemma, because I had to start all over again, like literally all over again. And I stayed with my brother for a bit, and my brother can eat for Africa. Jesus, he's like my dad, he can eat for Africa. So being with him did not help my weight loss or weight gain stuff, right? So after that, I moved to my friend's place in Frankfurt, which is now my city, in Frankfurt. And she was even worse than my brother. She didn't even drink water, nothing like that, you know. And so, you know, after a while, you just get used to, you just adapt to someone's eating habits and bad habits and stuff. So, you know, once I now settled down a bit, my clients knew I was back, I was now making money, you know, I was feeling better and all that. I now decided, okay, I can't be doing this. I'm just adding weight. Like in a few months, from a size 10, 12, I was up to size 18, 20. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I didn't even notice how I was just blowing up. I was literally just blowing up. Like, the weight came back so fast, like they missed me. Like, that's how fast the weight came back. And that was in 2010. The weight came back so fast. I was like, Jesus, what's happening? Like, it was crazy. It scared me. So I just started my weight loss. But you know, being in the house with someone that eats bad is not going to keep you motivated. So from there, I was just like moving from one friend to the next, and I moved to my friend's house, Jennifer. Her mom wasn't around at the time, so she really needed a company. So I stayed with her, and she's African. When she started cooking F4, cooking vegetable, I already said F4, sorry, cooking okra, cooking egusi and all the other stuff, and you'll be scenting in your nose, and you're in the room eating salad like a rabbit, it's going to be hard to stick to it. It's going to be hard. But I managed to lose some weight. And yeah, I was feeling myself again. I managed to lose some weight, you know. Then I finally, after a year, finally got my own place in July 2011, and I moved back to Germany in June 2010. So you guys know, it was a year. I got my own place. I was happy about it, you know. I could now fully focus on my clients, making money and all that. And yeah, the first diet I did was Weight Watchers, and that was, yeah, that was like the first main diet, you know, aside from the one I did when I was 17, 18. So yeah, I did Weight Watchers. And I lost, like, I think 13 kg or something. People started noticing it. And you know, when people start complimenting you, just like, I'm feeling myself, I'm looking fly, let me just stop and stuff. You won't have the ginger to continue, because you feel like, you're already looking good, people are already noticing, so you now, you know, slack and stuff. So with that, I added the weight right back, even doubled. Doubled. Then I kept that weight for a long time, because that was like my comfort zone. I was actually bigger, a little bigger than this, and that was my comfort zone. I was like 10 kg bigger than this. Yeah, that was my comfort zone. Then I could, you know, I wasn't really in pain and stuff, but once I was slowly getting to a certain amount of kg, I noticed like my knee, like this right one here, it used to like hurt like mad, like especially when it's like an incline, and where I live it's an incline, and then, you know, to go up to my place, so it's like I just noticed that my knees started hurting, you know. I was like, so when I lost some weight, it went away. I was like, oh, so I knew what weight not to be in order not to have, you know, knee pains and stuff. And I was like, okay. I was noticing some stuff about myself, so I was like, okay, that was good. So yeah, then I started the juicing diet. Then people were juicing a lot. Yeah, so I got the machine, you know. I was buying carrots and stuff, I was buying kale, I was buying spinach. I was just mixing things together that did not even make sense. I was just mixing things together and drinking, and that was like my diet. I did it for 3 weeks and lost a lot of weight. And but you know how it is, if you're only drinking and then you try to eat, the weight will just be coming back like, it's mad. Like, the weight was just coming back so quick, I didn't even know what was happening. So then I did another diet. Which diet did I do? Did I do again? I was on too many diets, I can't even recall. My doctor was even tired of my diets, to be honest. And then I moved to this apartment in 2014 in April. Yeah, after my birthday I moved here. And that was now my highest weight, and I was at that weight that I didn't want to be at, because that's when I get knee pains. And I'm like, oh my god. So, and where I live now is not too close to the city, so you have to like walk. I'm like, Jesus, how am I going to survive this place? There's no, the gym that is close to this place is very expensive, and I don't have money to be paying that every month. The gym I was at before was close to my old apartment. Just like, I used to take the tram like 3-4 in the morning to go to the gym, and I'll be there like 10 minutes later, and it was fine, you know. But now I can't just be like, okay, let me just take 10 minutes to the city. No, no, you know. So when I got here, I started another diet. It's called Almazed, which is basically like you drinking protein shakes or stuff, and that one you have to like take it 3 times a day, and then slowly, you know, teach your body what, you know, how to eat solid with it. Like, let's say you drink it 3 times a day, then the next time you do 2 times a day and you eat once, and then after a while you get used to just eating normally, but the good portions, I guess. I don't know. I did that for a while and lost some weight, but the weight came back, and I was thinking to myself, like, why are you killing yourself? All these diets you've been doing, like, you keep getting bigger and bigger afterwards. And I was not understanding, like, the yo-yo effect was real. The yo-yo effect was real. And yeah, I was just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it wasn't even like I eat a lot. I'm the kind of person that feels like, okay, if you don't eat much, you lose weight, which I found out that it was wrong. You have to eat in order to lose weight. Yes, guys, you have to eat in order to lose weight. Just the right things and the right portions. And yeah, so that happened, and I'm like, I can't just do it. Then yeah, like I said, I went to Nigeria. A couple of times. There was a situation where, was it 2015 or 14? No, it was just 2015. Flew to Nigeria, and then I was already bigger than the way I left. Way bigger than the way I left. So my mom was like, it's all like, you get, she was just like confused, like, what happened? Like, you were just looking like, because she still remembered how I was when I left Nigeria in 2010. So she was like, no, I mean 2012. She was like, now what? So there was a time we was it 14? Yeah, I think it was 14 or 13, I don't know, I'm mixing up the dates. But there was a time I was in Nigeria with my siblings, and this reverend or whatever he is wanted us to go pray on the mountain. So I was like, okay. So we had to, and my mom's place, like, it's very, the incline is mad, like, it's like you're walking to heaven. It's so crazy. So we had to like walk and walk, and then after we walked up, we still have to walk up again to get to the mountain. And that's when the breath was gone. I was like like, I was out of breath, like I just couldn't. I was sweating, it was hot, you know. Abuja sun is mad. It was hot, I was out of breath, I couldn't just walk up. But thank God I was able to manage to climb up that mountain. It's only God that saved me. I think it's the angel that pushed me up or something, I don't know, but I didn't know how I managed to get up there. And then the next time I was in Nigeria, and I decided to go to Lagos. Who sent me a message? I didn't know. And this was the first time I was in Lagos by myself since I left in 2009. So yeah, I got to the airport, and I'm like, Jesus. The first thing that hit me was the heat. One big hot slap of heat. I was like, God. And I was wearing flip-flops then, and you know when you like sweaty, your feet sweat too, so you like slide in your flip-flops, and it's not good. So I literally had to take off my flip-flops. Yeah, I took it off. I was barefooted. So people were staring at me. I didn't care because I was hot. I totally forgot I had a hand fan in my bag. I just couldn't. I couldn't do my life again. I just couldn't. I was tired. So I just sat down somewhere like there was oh, sorry, that was my tax. See noise. So there was a guy sitting on the bench, and there was barely space because in between, there was a guy sitting on the bench. He barely had space to himself. I just squeezed my nyash because I just couldn't walk anymore. I was out of breath. I just had to sit down and just catch myself to, you know, just put myself together. I was just gone. So after a while, once I was able to breathe normally, I was like, okay, let's do this. So I now walk, because I was barefoot. It was now easier for me to walk because I wasn't sliding. You know how it is when you're sliding your flip-flop, you feel like you're walking backwards. It didn't make sense to me. So I was just walking. I was like, not wondering, nothing was working, no AC, nothing. It felt like there was no lights. It felt like NEPA took lights. That's how I felt. I was like, God, what's all this? So I was just walking, and the distance from the plane to where they check your passport was long. I was like, what is this? It's like I was walking 5 kilometers, like just walking and walking and walking. Then there was a stairs. Now thinking to myself, so how do people that have kids and have to carry, you know, all the stuff from the plane, how are they going to get down the stairs without help? I just minded my business. So went down. The guys already saw that my face was not in the mood to be nice. So they're not like, okay, they just gave me like they made me fast track. So I went there, and that was the only place they had a standing fan. And the lady next to me was like, where are your shoes? I said, madam, don't worry, it's in my bag. Like, I was so hot. Like, I just couldn't with my life anymore. I don't even know who told me to wear weave. I was trying to be like Rapunzel with long ass weave. The heat that killed me that day. I wasn't like, girl, if you were not this big, you won't be like so out of breath and stuff. Like, I was literally talking to myself. And then where I was staying in Lekki, you know, the apartment I got, you know, I was in a service apartment. The apartment was all the way up. All the way up. So that means you have to climb stairs. I was like, God. I was like, God. So the first attempt I did, climb up those stairs, I was like, okay. So the first thing was I had to climb upstairs to get to the boss's office to even pay the money and stuff. Then go down and then go check out the apartment. Climb stairs again. I was like, Jesus. Like, my knees were killing me. I was like, what is all this? Like, when I got up, then we walked down again, and then we were supposed to climb up the stairs again to tell the guy, okay, I told my friend, I beg, you have to go there by yourself. I can't. I don't have strength. There was no strength in me. Like, all the strength was gone. I was tired. I was dead. Mosquitoes were already biting me all over. Like, it's not easy to be big, guys. It's really not easy. The stress you go to, the heat and everything, the pain you get, the back pain, the knee pain, the you know, the shoulder pain, just pain everywhere. So it's just crazy. Like, I can't even walk a distance without lower back pain. I can't walk a distance without lower back pain. And yeah, so when I came back from Nigeria last year, I was like, okay, I need to really get this going. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm out of breath. I can't walk long distance. I'm having knee pains because I'm now at my highest weight. My lower back keeps killing me. Like, my ass is too big, and it's just taking over my whole entire back, which is not cute. No, it's not. So yeah, now I talked to my doctor, and I was like, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to lose weight. I'm tired of the yo-yo effect. I'm at my highest weight. I'm getting older. I just can't. And I remember, because he was like, if you want to lose weight, it's best to do it when you're still young. And I knew, like, in March I'm gonna turn 27, which was very sad because I'm so close to 50. I know I'm not all right. So yeah, I was talking to him about it. I was, you know, thinking of different options of what to do, but then I didn't want to do a diet. You get what I'm saying? I didn't want to call it a diet, because diets end at a time. You know, diet is just for a period of time and it ends. I wanted to have a lifestyle change. I wanted to change my life around. I wanted to be healthier. I wanted to be fitter. I wanted to be able to walk long distance. I wanted to be pain-free, and just to be, I don't know, because I feel like I want to be that kind of mom that can still run after her kids, you know.